morning. I'm Doug Yates with the Real Estate News Channel.
And I'm Mark Cunningham, Doug Yates' identical twin brother. And listen, have you ever heard of the Government Accountability Office?
The GAO, in other words?
Well, maybe you've never heard of it because they've created so many other offices. Let me give you an idea about this entity, the GAO.
Okay.
Well, their responsibility is to oversee government and see if they're maybe spending too much. Maybe they have some redundancy. And they were actually created last year because of a mandate of when they submitted some of their different proposals for spending. And that was kind of locked in. Boy, are those who like to spend are going to be really upset that that was put in. Tell them why, Doug.
Oh, this is crazy. Okay, first of all, one of the programs is for job training. Now, I say one. Let's say there's 47 of the job training programs, of which 44 of these programs overlap each other, and only 5 are even accountable. 5 can actually account for where they're spending the money and whether they're seeing results or not.
So they've only have 5 that do any kind of accountability to see if it's effective or not.
Out of 47.
Yeah, see, this report is pointing out a lot of duplicate offices that are just running rampant with money. I mean, you don't need 47 out of 44 offices running these programs. It's ridiculous.
But they are state and federal workers.
Well, look, you know what? Here's the job training. You should be out of a job and go find something else so that we can get these down. Okay, editorialize over. Here's another one, Doug.
Yeah.
So teachers, developing them, helping them, making sure that things are good. Well, the federal agency has 82 teacher quality offices. But get this, there's only 10 agencies that handle 82 of the same programs.
So a little overlap. Just a little. Well, what about this one? There's 56 financial literacy programs that there's only 20 agencies.
Yeah, well, who's making them literate? Seriously.
Well, maybe the politicians need to take some of these classes.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, so this one's going to this one's crazy.
Blow you away?
Yeah, okay, so computers came out in the 80s, right? Remember them? You used to have huge rooms just like this, all these taped beep, beep, beep computers, and it would take whole buildings full of computers to run data. Well, now my little iPhone can actually store just gigabytes of data. It's phenomenal. We have 2,100 data centers. Now, you might think, well, okay, there's a lot of data. Well, in a decade, it went from 432 to 2,100. Now, I know a lot of babies have happened, and I know there's been a few extra, some things, but come on. That is ridiculous.
But I think the best one, Mark, the best one out of all of them is the Department of Defense.
Well, come on. In their defense.
In their defense? Well, the Pentagon. I can't even spit this out. The Pentagon, out of all the billions of dollars they use, they cannot account for it.
Yeah, there's no accounting measures,
no tracking
as to the effectiveness of all their programs that are labeled as needful programs. It's called needful. Well, of course it's needful. You need money to run any program. So how is that any different? Oh, this is seriously crazy.
It's comical. I mean, yet the Pentagon can shoot a missile from a warship in the Mediterranean Sea 1,200 miles away and pinpoint a terrorist in a cave. Yet they can't track money.
No, that's why hammer in the military costs $5 trillion. Okay,
It's
and then
crazy.
Finally, this is amazing. They're estimating that if we would cut out all the redundancy, guess how much we could save?
Was it $500 billion?
It was $500 billion, as in 500 billion. Yes. That is huge. And here we are, we're having a squabbling fight right now, right? The Democrats are upset because the Republicans would like to cut $64 billion. You know what? Don't cut those programs. Just cut the redundancy, and you can actually get close to balancing the stupid budget.
This is unbelievable. So write your congressman. Let him know the waste has got to stop.
Absolutely.
Ah,
Boy, I'll tell you what. I am just puckered out after all that.
you know what? I say we get a government contract.
You know what? We could use some redundancy.
Yeah.
I'm working on it right now.
Yeah, baby. You know, Mark, Ben Bernanke's been in the news lately, and Congress is really nailing him with questions about the economy and what's going to happen with gas prices, amongst a myriad of other questions. But his answers are kind of bewildering.
Well, you know what? Why don't we just ask Ben?
Yeah.
Ben, what are you going to do about the gas prices? What effect is it going to have on the economy?
Yeah, Ben.
I'm monitoring it. Did you notice that this gas station over there is just raised it between 10 and 15 cents? Yes, I'm monitoring it.
But what about the gas prices and oil prices just yesterday? Look at what's going on. What about that?
I'm monitoring it. So, what about the economy, Ben? I mean, seriously, don't you think it's going to affect it? The economy? I'm monitoring it.
Gee, Ben, thanks for the answers.
Here's your tip of the day. Listen, we got an alert for you. There is a David Brin out there in the Las Vegas area for all you in Nevada that is going out there and acting as if he's from a hotel that will allow your advertising to be put into all the employees' publications that get sent out. You know, a lot of these hotels have magazines, they have newsletters, and they have also inboxes. He's pretending to be with hotels, saying that he can get you in those publications for, of course, an advertising fee, getting you to either give you a check or cash. Beware, this is a scam. David Brin is his name, and he's acting again as if he can get you in all the employees' publications that the hotels put out. Please verify your source before you give any money to anyone professing to be able to do that in this town. Call the hotels first. Find out which ones he's talking about, because unfortunately some agents have been getting scammed.
Hey, we want to thank you once again for watching our show with us today, and we want to thank our sponsor, Exit Las Vegas Realty Center, where we have over 150 hours of online training at our online university. It rocks.
And no, it's not these two schmucks right here doing our funny little news, okay? It's actually good training.
It's really good.
You know what else is good? It'd be good that if this is your first time, sign up over here. Be part of our family. We won't overstay our welcome, and we're always inviting when we come in.
Yeah, they can always click us off.
No, don't tell them. Anyways, check our sponsors. I know somebody did just the other day, received some valuable information. They actually forwarded it on. So keep doing it. Check them out. They change their content. It's awesome.
You guys have a great day. See ya.
See ya. Oh, you know, I noticed that I got left on the REN News Channel at the very end. I'm in one of those stupid little skit things. But you know what? I always swore that if I had a chance to be on that show, I'd show my true talent. And that is, I want money, lots and lots of money. I want some money to burn. Oh, wait. I already have that. I'm the Fed chair.